There's a holdup in the Bronx, Brooklyn's broken out in fights. There's a traffic jam in Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child, cruise ships do and idle wild. Car 54, where are you?
Now, the percentage of patrolmen in this precinct who rise to the rank of detective is the lowest in the department. Now, you men have shown enough ability in other areas to make the grade. Lieutenant, tell them about my plan.
All right, the captain's plan is this. Now, here's all the material we have on an unsolved case. Now, the captain thinks that by studying the facts at home and making a report on it, we may get a line on which one of you is a potential for detective work. May also help us on some of the unsolved cases in this precinct.
Francis, I'm really surprised at you. Not a word about what we're doing. I can't understand. You were right there next to me, and you didn't see that guy go for his gun?
I was watching the other fella.
You gotta keep your eyes open, Francis. I knew that guy was gonna pull something.
Yeah, you sure guessed right.
Well, of course, I got the advantage over you. I saw the program before. It was a rerun. I saw it last year when it's called Bad 792. You gotta keep that in mind, Francis. Anytime you hear a guy with a mustache say, "Oh, yeah," chances are he's gonna go for a gun.
I'll keep it in mind.
That's a good idea.
Go on, Lieutenant.
All right, in there are all the facts on the Kaufman department store burglaries.
Excuse me. Did you say Kaufman department store?
Please, Toody, we're busy.
But that's in our sector, isn't it, Francis?
Yeah, that's the store that's been having those mysterious burglaries, isn't it, Captain?
Yeah, the last time it was robbed, Muldoon and I had one of the rear doors under surveillance for the whole night.
Make a note of that, men. That may be the solution.
Is that what this meeting is all about?
Well, the subject sort of came up.
Please, Captain, can we work on it, too?
Well, I didn't want to put so much brain power on one case.
Why not, Captain? After all, they know the area.
You know Francis and I are always studying detective work.
I know.
Why, last week I solved Perry Mason by the third commercial.
The captain doesn't want us.
Oh, please, Captain. How about it?
I don't see what harm it could do.
You don't? All right. Let him do it. This won't be the first plan I've had that died before it got started.
All right. Everything we know about the Kaufman department store burglaries is in there. I'll go home and study it tonight. Try and figure out how it's being done. And write out a detailed report on what you come up with. Now, are there any questions? Yeah?
Does neatness count? Let's start working right away. Maybe we can solve this case before checkmate comes on. Then we can work on that one, too.
Gunther, why do you always get us into these things?
I'll tell you why. Because I want to show the captain.
Sir, I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, Lucille, we must have absolute quiet.
Gunther, I got a surprise for you.
Not now. Francis and I got a lot of brain work to do, and we got to have quiet. Absolute. What's that?
That's the surprise. Here's Uncle Gunther, Marvin.
Hello, Uncle Gunther.
Oh, hello, Marvin. This is my nephew from Milwaukee.
He's here in New York for the Boy Scout Jamboree on Randall's Island.
Hello, Marvin.
Hello, sir. I was just practicing my bird calls. That was the bald eagle.
Isn't he darling?
Yeah. But Francis and I are working on a case tonight. Maybe you could drop off at your sister Rose.
Oh, no. Rose and Al had him when he came here last year for a convention. It's our turn now.
I can step on a twig without making it crack.
You see? He'll be no trouble. Now clear all these papers off the table so I can set up for dinner.
Forget dinner. Just bring plenty of black coffee. We got a job to do here.
No dinner?
I can creep up within 2 feet of a chipmunk without being heard.
Well, that's good enough for me. Let's get started. Now, here are the blueprints of Kaufman's department store.
Now, remember, not a peep out of you. This takes a lot of concentration.
I won't say a word, Uncle Gunther.
Good. Now, where were we? Gee, this is a toughie. I wonder how that crook got out of the store with all that big stuff when the police were watching the place all night.
Yeah. First, we better find out how he got into the store.
Good thinking. How about the side door?
No. It's locked from the inside. Oh. Hey, maybe this fire escape door.
No. They got a burglar alarm there.
Oh, yeah.
How could he have got in?
The skylight?
Mom.
I'm sorry, Uncle Gunther.
You promised you wouldn't say anything.
Yes, sir.
You see, Marvin, we're trying to concentrate, and if you...
Gunther, come on. Now, where were we?
The skylight. We figured out that the thief came in through the skylight.
How did he get down to the floor? It's 2 stories high.
Maybe through this pipe.
No, he'd break his neck.
Yeah.
Maybe he swung over to the shelf.
No, it's too far out. What could he have used?
A rope?
Marvin,
With a sailor's hitch knot, he could roll himself.
I warned you. Lucille!
I'm sorry, Uncle Gunther.
Once more, and you're going into the kitchen with your Aunt Lucille. Remember, not another word.
No, Uncle Gunther.
You see, Marvin, we can't think if you interrupt. Now, where were we?
He lowered himself with a rope.
Using a sailor's hitch knot.
Boy, are we clicking tonight.
Now, let's keep going while we're hot. Now, here's a list of the items he took from the store. Wow. TV sets, a stove, a refrigerator.
Even a kitchen sink.
They had the whole place surrounded every night. How could he get stuff like that out of the store?
Maybe he hoisted up to the skylight with that sailor's hitch knot that I brought up.
Stuff like a refrigerator? No. He'd pull the whole skylight out.
How did he get it out?
What if he lugged the stuff to the shipping room, put them in boxes, labeled them, and had them shipped to himself?
Marvin, are you quite through? Lucille! I warned you. I can't work with you chattering away.
What is it?
Will you take him into the kitchen?
Come, Marvin.
I'm sorry, Uncle Gunther.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sorry, Francis. Maybe we should have worked over your house.
No, let's keep going. Now, where were we?
Oh, yes. We figured it out that he lugged the stuff to the shipping room.
Then he could have put the stuff in boxes
And put labels on them and ship them to himself.
That's it. Then he could have left them there, and the next morning, along with the other orders, the store could have shipped them to him.
Boy, I didn't think we could do it. We did it, Francis.
Shipped to himself. Did you ever hear anything so insane? Oh, Lieutenant, congratulations. Good work, boss. I just heard about it. You cracked the Kaufman case.
Thanks to your plan, Captain.
Oh, my plan? Really?
Well, it's hard to believe, but what I was thinking of... Lieutenant Cogan, it's Chief McCoy.
Mention my plan.
Well, actually, Chief, it was a cinch. That's right. He lowered himself from the skylight, packed the stuff in boxes, and had the stuff shipped to himself. We picked him up at his house and recovered all the stuff. Now, don't give me all the praise. It was figured out for us on a report that was put on our lap by 2 of our patrolmen, Toody and Muldoon. Thanks, I'll tell him.
Beginner's luck. It's gotta be.
Whatever it is, I've been thinking of giving him the Fenstermarker pawn shop case. It's been bugging us for months.
Too rough. You can't expect lightning to strike twice.
What can we lose? We're stuck. I'll figure this case for yourself. At the end of every week, Fenstermarker is short $200. Yet his books balance, and nothing is missing from the store.
And his books balance?
According to the weekly inventory, nothing's been taken from the pawn shop.
Well, this is a brain buster. Who could have done it?
The clerk.
Marvin!
What if the clerk took a fur coat and threw it out the window?
Marvin!
Then he had a friend of his pick it up, take it back into the pawn shop, and sell it to Fenstermarker.
Lucille!
I'm sorry, Uncle Gunther.
So am I. But we can't just keep working.
What is it?
We can't work with the kid around.
Come, Marvin. Help Aunt Lucille make cookies.
I was just trying to help.
Some help. I can't even remember what case we're on.
The Fenstermarker case.
Now I remember. We figured it out that the clerk threw a fur coat out the window.
That's right. Fenstermarker's clerk just confessed. He kept throwing out that same coat to different friends, and they kept coming back and getting paid from Fenstermarker. No, don't give me any credit if you write this in the newspapers. Give it to Toody and Muldoon. They're the 2 guys that cracked the case. That's right, the same 2 guys that solved the Kaufman department store case. Thanks.
You've mentioned my plan.
Oh, it was Captain Block's Hello? Hello? They hung up.
They hung up.
2 unsolved cases in a row.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh, Chief McCoy.
Congratulations, Cogan. Some brilliant work has been coming out of here. From the 53rd Precinct, of all places.
But, Chief, I told you it was the work of...
I know. 2 of your patrolmen, Toody and Muldoon. Well, let me tell you something. They have just come through with some of the most fantastic detective work I have ever seen.
Don't understand.
This is Captain Block.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do, Chief? I'm glad we could be of help to you downtown. You know, I had a little something to do with the case, you know.
Yes, it was Captain Block's plan to have the men study the unsolved crimes.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Captain Block, we nabbed Mr. Eisenberg.
Never mind.
Who's Eisenberg? Who's Eisenberg? He's the worst jaywalker in the Bronx. Forget it.
You two just picked up a jaywalker?
Well, we can't take all the credit, sir. It was Captain Block who gave us the assignment.
I understand. And Block, if you had Sherlock Holmes in your command, I suppose you'd have him out checking parking meters, huh?
Chief, I don't...
Captain Block, we've got a really big case downtown, one that has us completely stymied. Those Midtown loft robberies. We'd like Toody and Muldoon to go to work on it for us. They seem pretty anxious, all right. Of course, if it's all right with you, Captain.
Oh, sure.
After all, you have no further use for them, have you? They got you, Mr. Eisenberg. Come on, Cogan. Let's go downtown and pick up all the facts for them so they can start studying it tonight.
Oh, boy, the Midtown loft robberies. What a break. We owe it all to you, Captain.
You do?
If you hadn't given us that assignment where we nabbed Mr. Eisenberg, nobody would have ever heard of us.
Eisenberg.
It was a real plum, Captain. Toody. Yes, Captain.
Toody, the next time you see Mr. Eisenberg, run him over.
Oh, boy, the Midtown loft robberies. If we can solve that case. Are you kidding? We can solve anything. All we need is a little piece of quiet. And we're going to get it tonight.
You mean Marvin?
That's right. Tonight, he's going to be with Al and Rose.
Rose! I'm sorry, Al. I have a cake in the oven. Hello. Oh, hello, Gunther.
Rose.
I'm sorry, Al is reading. I have to talk soft.
Look, Rose, I know it's our turn to keep Marvin, but you and Al will have to take care of him tonight. I'll have Lucille bring him over to your house. I'm sure Al won't mind.
Al, mind? Oh, that's one thing about Al. No matter how big a man he is, no matter how busy he is, there's nothing he
That's all, Rose. What is it?
Gunther wants to know if we can take care of Marvin for the night. Gunther, Al himself is going to talk to you. How about that? That's one thing about Al when it comes to talking to brothers-in-law. There's nothing
That's
like
all,
that.
Rose. Hello, Gunther. I can't have the kid come over tonight. Nah, my partner Felix is coming over. If we don't figure out a way of straightening out the mess the factory is in, we're cooked.
You gotta, Al. Francis and I have to work on a big case tonight. It's the biggest break of our lives. We can't have anyone in the house.
All right. Bring the kid over. Rose.
Oh, is it wonderful of you to have Marvin over tonight? You're really a big man, Al. No matter how busy you are.
That's all, Rose. You can go.
Oh, thank you. Go. Say goodbye to Uncle Gunther, Marvin.
Goodbye, Uncle Gunther.
Goodbye, Marvin.
Goodbye, Officer Muldoon.
Goodbye, Marvin.
Let's go.
Have a good time with Rose and Al. It's nice and quiet now. We should solve this case by 7 o'clock news.
Let's get going.
I'm ready.
Now, here are all the lofts that have been robbed. Cases of cameras, whole shipments of goods. Now, they know the stuff is still in the city. What they want to know is where the gang is keeping it.
Okay, let's get started.
Is your gray matter ready for action?
Yep. You got your thinking cap on?
Yep.
Did you say something?
No. What is it?
Oh, I just want to get the pencil sharpened.
Why? Did you have an idea?
No. Did you?
No.